Welcome back to Dungeons and Discord. Again, what you see below in the chat is, or no, above the chat. No, above the bottom of the screen. What you see at the bottom of the screen there is not correct. This week is again another session by our wonderful guest Sar de Deleuze. And why is my lighting so messed up? It's so dark. What the heckaroo? Let me go turn on the light and see if it works. Anyway, we're tieflings again. Did not help at all. It did, just a little bit. Why? I don't know why this part of my screen is so dark. Don't worry about it. Ooh. What was that? A flashlight? Does it work? Yes. I could just point this at the whole time. That looks dumb. Oh. Cool. Doesn't work now. Anyway, welcome back to the stream. Tonight we'll be playing more tieflings, which is exciting. We're level 12. Jesse's the fastest gun in Lyceria. And I think JD's computer is updating right now. So let me go ahead and make a couple of posts about it. Weeks. Hashtag D&D. Stream now. And then I'll pop my Twitch link, which I misspelled twice. Hey, so the other day I glued my hair to my ice pack, which was cool. Let's take that audio down and this audio in. Hello.
Who are you talking to?
JD.
Oh.
Great start. I don't think they can hear me because I am on Bush to Talk. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
We don't have everybody, correct? We're missing someone? We're missing someone.
Well, I know we're down Damdradron this week. Damn me.
We're missing Skylark. Where's Skylark?
So,
Skylark. Oh yeah, no, right.
Mm-hmm. Make the post. Hey, Falcon, you want to actually make the post? Instead of being dumb? Alright, let me go ahead and ping Skylark. Gotta ping out.
No, what you do is you spam pings. Here, watch.
No. No.
I'm not going to.
Okay, good.
Yet.
Keyword yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am the innocent.
Shocking back. Serene Wraith Atomic, thank you all for the hosts.
Okay, yeah, I can't say that with a straight face.
I can't say anything with a straight face.
Hey.
It's because every single one of us is
hey,
gay.
what?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
So, how about that local sports team, huh?
Where is good old Skylark?
Oh, was it streamed? Because I have your stream muted. Open, but muted.
Don't worry about
No,
it.
it definitely wasn't stream.
Oh good, my chat's unable to connect to my monitor. Sweet, perfect, love it.
Woo! I
How about
love
that,
it.
you guys? How about that? I can't hear you anymore. Looks like I'll have to do it via my phone. But I don't know what I just said, word-wise. I like that it says say nothing in my own chat. I wish it gave me subscription notifications on myself. That'd be funny. Wait, am I muted on it? I'm not. Listen. Chill. Good God. My lord. Jeez. He ate the new... Okay. Are you gonna have to keep watching out for that, or what? Jesus Christ. What's up?
I think he's good.
Alright.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yesterday I
Alright.
got new dice.
Haven't put
I
the
got like
comments
5
back.
new dice in the following colors. I'll show you them actually.
We will go over Gristle's name change when we start.
Or you can tell me now.
You should have already seen it. It's on the character sheet.
Blasto heart cheese.
That's true. But has the stream seen it?
No.
No. I love them because they're in 5 of my very favorite colors when combined together. Blue, black, white, red, green. Chromatic dragon colors. I'm getting a whole set in for a new character who I intend to... Oh, is that so, Twitch? The broadcast I was watching has ended? Is that so? Because I'm literally currently... I am the broadcast, Twitch. Not mobile optimized. Technically it is. Oh, and now I'm loud on my own screen. Great. No, that's fantastic. No, perfect. Let me just turn my sound all the way off, and I can't pause it. Hey, Twitch on mobile's not great. Just gonna say that right now. Oops, just opened something that I didn't mean. We're waiting on I don't know why someone sent me a comic that's not funny. We're waiting on somebody to show up. Skylark. So where's Skylark?
Yes.
Alright. That's enough of an answer. Again. Remember the time we waited for like half an hour? That was awkward. Oh? Oh, what? Let's see what the Twitter notification I have. Is it D&D retweets? It is. Thanks, D&D retweets. I love you. The best. Oh, D&D Beyond launched. That's cool. That's always nice. Probably be using that whenever I get the chance. Oh right, I'm supposed to be opening up sound pads right now. Tabletop audio. Great. Love having the buzz on the camera, in the microphone. Love it. Love it. Good God, a ton of these have gotten added since I last looked. What the heck are you? There's a winter forest one? That's fun. The medical starship area. My god. Oh, right. Oh god. There's a horror one with the cover image that I don't like, and I just remembered there's one of the cover images that I don't like, but I don't remember which one it is, so I scrolled down looking for it, because I'm that smart.
Falcon, have you entered the stream?
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, I did that ages ago.
Oh.
Oh, hi stream. How's it going?
Yeah, we're just waiting on Skylark. We're just chilling here. All of us.
How's the weather in
I'm pretty quiet tonight.
whatever
Anyone
part of
turn it up?
the world
Not
you're
really.
in?
I'm always quiet.
Chat?
God damn it.
Well, I think chat is actually pretty diverse in their geography.
That's true. That's true.
Really?
Not like global yet.
Has the adventure started yet? No, we're waiting on a player. I'm pinging again. Pinging again.
Did Skylark say that
I'm gonna text Skylark.
anywhere that...
Because I can.
Oh
Oh,
my God,
Jesus.
don't do that.
Good
Sketch.
lord.
I'm serious though, please. You're gonna scare her.
And then you delete them all. The pings still register.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if you
Yup.
delete the message, the ping is still there.
That's pretty bad.
Satan here.
That's the wrong...
See, it didn't work because I'm already in this chat. Here, I'm gonna do it in another.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Just so you chat know what's going on.
Why did we immediately both go to the same chat?
Everyone's being pinged, or rather, lurkers being pinged
You
about
see, I'm
40
just
times
here,
in a
so it's
row
just
in
annoying.
in the Discord.
Yep.
Ah,
Wait,
Skylark's here.
let me find it.
Hey, Skylark is here getting her mic.
Hey.
So, crisis
Sweet.
averted.
No, but...
Christ,
Hey.
Christ.
What is the
Oh, poor Novak.
laughter?
I thought Discord finally kicked the bucket.
There's about 40 pings for lurker, and Nove's just like, what the hell is going on? Alright, children.
Flint Bucket, you're too funny.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
See?
The boysenberry.
Oh, it's still registering as coming in. You know, those little pop-up alerts.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
got a
still getting
notification about something. Oh, D&D Beyond.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just announced that.
I have informed you all of a monstrosity. I should never have done this. Who am I kidding? It was fun.
Yeah,
What's up?
right?
I was regretting my current position in life for a moment, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm taking this extra time to check my bank account. That was probably a mistake because now I'm really sad.
Yeah, it usually is.
Is Steam down for anyone else?
Not me.
Why are you checking your Steam there, buddy?
Just to see whether it's down.
No, they're
Jeez.
Oh, so I told Falk about this earlier, but my Monday night D&D group, we got our new characters together for a new campaign. I'm gonna have to like fucking drag this team kicking and screaming through hell because we have a Tabaxi rogue who's gonna multi-class fighter and I think monk for all the attacks. Because why not?
This is
Okay.
already a
We
terrible
have
idea.
an Aarakocra ranger and an half elf ranger, and I think a human monk, and me a Goliath paladin.
Nice.
No healer. No
healer,
ranged magic.
no spellcaster.
Nothing.
I don't see any problems with this strategy at all.
Good luck.
Rest of
Carry
your
lots of
fucking
health
pieces.
potions.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm considering just joining the dark side and going Warlock Paladin,
I mean, Padlock is great.
It
and
has
then
been.
throw in Fighter for Action Surge.
It won't help with the healing, though. You're still not gonna have a healer.
Just-
Yeah, but the healing is not as rewarding as the hurting.
Oh.
You know what really isn't rewarding? Rolling a new character.
Oh. Only for
You know,
you.
like, I have to save my lay on hands to be just fucking res everybody at 1 hit point of the group.
So adrenal slap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lay on Pinky.
Lay on middle finger.
You slap, shall not slap, die, slap.
I will slap, reach into hell, slap, and pull you, slap, screaming, slap, out of it.
So good.
I just created a cleric to avert this exact issue.
I did something similar in a previous campaign, except
shit,
with
I'm
good
dead.
berries.
Oh no.
Need to open
We
up
started
pieces.
calling them Adrella pellets.
Nuts. Good berries have the potential to be so broken. Ooh, first test roll of the game. That was fun.
What'd you do? Oh, that wasn't. What'd you do?
I got 19.
Not bad. With just
How
as new
I
initiative,
do.
it will be a 31. Search for values. I actually custom ordered a Chessex dice set for my newest paladin. Fucking cleric. I'm a cleric. Not a dirty paladin.
Frantically transferring stuff back and forth my account, so I think it's gonna make it look bigger.
Where's all my D10s?
At least that's
Those are
good.
percentile dice. Oh, I also got a bone
Oh yeah,
colored
the new Discord that has
D6.
video calls. I heard about that. It's like 1%, or like 5% of Discord users.
Oh, that would explain why I don't know how
the
to access it.
5%. I guess. Maybe.
Special.
Yep. I have the ability to.
What?
Can you only call people with video call? Like, can that
So,
type
I have Discord Nitro,
Oh,
so
okay, never mind.
Okay.
so they might have prioritized me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 4.
You know what? I'm just gonna close out of that tab.
5 of my D10s.
You know, I
Do
mainly
the
just
other
have it for
D10s?
having a Jife as my profile picture, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's all my D10s. Huh. Weird.
Yes, I call them Jifes. You can fight me.
You don't
I'm sorry,
actu-
is that a fucking attempt to make the word GIF?
actually. Me.
Wasn't that from the idea channel?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so I am current on my.
It's like how you can write out GHOTI and pronounce it fish.
5%'s critical. Yeah, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I have 10. I'll have 11 when Scally's set gets in. It's this sort of, I believe the pattern's called Borealis. Jesus Christ, are we still waiting?
It's fine.
Yes.
It's
It's
got this
cool.
sort of
I'm helping
shimmer
you
in
fill
it.
the time. I'm not too good.
Well, in a
To fill the time, updates on the characters all?
Yeah, give me some. What have you guys been up to?
just kind of roaming around, doing acts of good as
Dispense.
would be
Become
dispensing justice. However,
Hey, that's
because
my
of our last exploits, I now have a angel that has been assigned to kill me.
Yep.
Nice.
However,
That sounds like a personal problem.
I'm thinking that after a while we've become kind of like frenemies, sort of like Nick Valentine and Skinny Malone. We're like we know we're both on the right side. We're just getting each other's way.
I love it. Okay. What's their name?
Oh, that's a good question. How about chat? Chat, can you give us a name for
Oh, yeah.
a celestial assassin?
Hey, chat. They might come up with something.
Yeah, no, I want to know right now.
Like
Chat, you got
Crowley
like
and
10
Zerfil?
seconds.
Kind of, except those two are actually friends.
Of course, with like a
Seconds
what,
in the future.
3-second delay.
One of those.
Try like, I don't know. Anywhere between 3 and 20, not gonna lie. I don't know why I have my D12s out, because I love them. I love D12s. Yeah, Sammy's not gonna cut it.
Sammy.
Sorry.
Maybe it's a nickname.
Oh, Samael? Hmm.
Or
Semi-
Samuel, I think is what it's supposed to be.
Hey, Lurker, I want you to go ahead and never do anything like that ever again.
Too bad.
Just as like a bit of like friendly advice, go ahead and remove your capability to do that from yourself.
What? Remove my capability to reference supernatural?
Yeah, please, thanks.
I think not.
Oh.
See, I didn't catch it because I don't watch Supernatural
Good. Don't
at all.
don't do it.
But it's Samuel.
Sure. And my angel.
Who's Sammy L?
Who's next? Who wants to catch you up on what you all been up to next?
I might as well. Well, Gristle McThornbody has been traveling the world, you know, traveling comedian and all. He has found out, however, that the name Gristle McThornbody is worn sort of thin at times. So he's decided to change it up a little bit and go with Big McLargehuge.
Wait, what?
All right.
I thought it was Blasto Hard Cheese.
No.
Big McLargehuge. Okay. It is funnier. It is funnier. Big McLargehuge is definitely funnier than the other one.
Big large. I just processed that.
Congrats.
Wait, how tall are you again?
Not very.
Very.
It's an ironic title.
Is it taller than, what was it, 5'4"?
They'd probably say he's about
How tall's
5'6".
Jesse again? Fuck if I
Okay,
know.
then you're taller than me.
Uh, Height is listed as small, so...
With a strength of 20, I am a bit on the swole side.
Lordy. It's a beautiful face. Oh, I got a dex of 20, so we're good there. Hey, never forget
Hello?
Kieran.
Hello.
You're
Oh, there you
here!
are. Hey, what's up?
I am conscious. Hi.
Are you taller than a bread basket?
All right,
you know.
folks, we are all here.
Technically, yes, I am.
Is Falcon
depends-
introing the stream?
I already did. Like, I did that literally ages ago.
Oh, okay.
I am
So,
sorry.
Yeah, I think actually half an hour ago.
all right. So I'm gonna real quick
Yeah.
request your statistics, and we will launch right into it. First of all, Big Nick Large. This is just so hard.
Big McLargehuge.
Huge. Hit points, please.
114.
I almost have as much hit points as he does.
Uh,
Many. Wow.
What?
Yikes.
100.
14.
Okay. I only heard the 100 and then my sound cut out. So,
Oh.
damn. Uh,
and then the ad started to play.
Oh,
Oh.
rip. You say who's next. We'll respond.
Was it an ad about SpaghettiOs?
Biggs, AC.
Still 16.
Passive perception,
11.
11. Jesse, hit points, please.
103.
AC,
17.
passive.
17.
Arjun.
85 hit points,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and the
Wrong
armor
margin.
class should still be the same.
Come on.
Uh,
Fucking iTunes.
12.
I got very
iTunes,
confused
you're
for a second.
freaking useless. I hate iTunes.
What's your passive?
It should be 10, I believe.
Okay. Really? Ridoh, hit points, please.
87,
Nice. AC
13,
and passive.
9.
Cool.
Yay.
That's what happens when you have a negative wisdom modifier.
That's fair. Nimbus?
HP is 88.
We are all sitting right around the same here. AC
88.
AC is 19. Though
passive.
it will go up to 20 when I use my mist.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. You get the
And your
mist
passive.
ability.
My passive is 12.
Very cool. All right. So let me try to figure out. My notes are a little haphazard. Hey, first of all, I want to just kind of announce. I did say that this was going to be only a 3-parter, and this is part 2 of the 3. It's actually going to be a 4-parter, and this is part 2 of 4. As long
Oh,
as you guys
jeez.
are okay with that,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
fine with that. Just because I did want to have a party member missing when we did actual, like, really, really important plot stuff, but I did still want to have fun with all you all. So,
Maybe we should spread this out a little bit, so in case Falk has a week that she can't write, we can do this.
No worries.
what you mean?
Right on.
Like this is a internum campaign.
Little bit.
Interim. Yeah, that's a fair point. All right, so here
Our
is the
children's losing their
situation. You
fucking
have
minds.
all, with the exception of Ulrich, because he wouldn't answer his phone, his sending stone. Sorry. You have all been gathered together at the bequest of one of Jesse's old friends. Jesse, as you remember, is your fighter friend who grew up in the desert, kind of like the Wild West, but more like the wild kind of Central East in this world.
The wild Midwest.
You have been hired on the request, let me find her name. The request of the previous warden of the town Jesse grew up in, Warden Jocelyn Temple, who recommended you all because she knows Jesse's a great fighter and anyone she hangs out with is pretty sweet. You have been hired to go to the town of Sweetwater Hills, optimistically named little place in the middle of the desert. And you are going to help them protect a casino during the night of a grand opening of their teleportation circle. I'll assume that you all get there ahead of time. Yeah, you protect, but you also attack. Good job. I'm hoping to be doing more protect right now, but it's kind of up to you guys.
You were the second person to make that joke, Lurker. Because
Ah.
it's a joke that begs making. Congrats, JD.
I did.
I know. I still hate myself for making it, but like
I love that meme. Shut up.
Yourself.
that meme is actual cancer.
I am so
Uh,
confused.
No. First off.
The chat.
Oh, I can't read the chat. It stopped connecting.
Yeah. So anyway, y'all, for some of you, it's the first time you've seen each other in literally years. You meet up kind of at the gate to this town when you walk in. What do you do?
I mean, it's time for group hugs.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm not really a hug person.
I tackle Jesse.
Can I
Alright,
make a
so-
dex save?
Ed and Jesse, I don't think were you looking? I'm gonna probably call
Yeah.
this. Surprise.
I'm alert.
Yeah, you can't be surprised. So you can go ahead and make that grapple attack, but it's gonna be disadvantaged.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I think.
jeez.
Alright, sure. Can we, like, contest
That's
or
gonna
something?
be a 10.
All right. And I believe it's strength and strength. Athletics, right?
Oh, man. Can I use acrobatics to dodge out of the way?
use acrobatics to get away from the athletic.
All right.
Sports.
Boy, if y'all run at me yelling sports, I am going to be out of there.
So who won? I can hear you.
8 plus
I didn't hear Falc's number either.
What'd you roll?
A 10.
Oh, and this was contested? I got a 9 plus 8.
Oh, well, you win.
Yeah. All right, you attempt to hug Jessie. You haven't seen her in forever. You
No,
just feel,
Temp is not there.
Very
and
funny.
she just slips out of your grasp.
I love you too, buddy, but I'm not really a hug person.
What on earth are you two doing?
Hugs.
Listen,
Sorry.
you would crush me in your big, strong arms. I am little.
No, I would
You
not.
get a hug from Ridoh, and then Ridoh just sort of not
I have
quite
much
sure how to
experience dealing
not
with stage hands.
not hug greet with Jessie. She'll like sort of put her hands together, kind of bow her head and like greetings.
It's much more restrained.
Hello, Jessie. I hope you have been well.
Yeah, sure have.
You know, I never thought we would see each other again. I'm actually surprised I'm not dead.
Well, that's a hell of an intro.
Been an interesting few years, I take it.
A bit.
Hmm.
Oh, here's a good question. Does anyone look significantly different than they did last time?
I don't think I do.
I no longer have a weapon on my side. It's
Oh.
just armor.
What class are you again?
I will put it in the chat.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
Oh,
And that's why.
Oh, I see more about that.
yeah. With
That's
Blade.
a beautiful pun,
Okay,
FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Ridoh probably doesn't look too much different. She does more obviously carry her big tome book. She's been adding stuff to you. You see like more notes crammed in there.
I look the same. Still got my dress. My guns. Do not have a hat because it doesn't fit on top of my hair diddly, like glowing fiber optic cable things.
Do you want me to, like, crack a glow stick and put it in your hair or something?
Well, I don't have hair.
All right, are we pretty all well introduced? Anybody?
I mean, I wouldn't say that Big McLargehuge is pretty, but, you know, we can go with that.
really well introduced. I feel like we missed out on Arjun.
Yeah, I
Are
think
you?
he's looks the
Get in
same
here.
for the most part. I'd like to think that he was running a curio shop, taking
Curious.
advantage of customers.
Does he dispense hugs at all at this meeting?
I doubt it.
Doubt it?
Ridoh receives but does not dispense.
All right.
She'll
So-
just do handshakes, bows, etc.
The warden, who I said previously warden, but she's actually become the sheriff of that small town that Jessie is from. She's moved up in the world. She's got her own warden that works for her. She says, well, if y'all are pretty well done meeting y'all, I think it's about time I introduce you to the man who hired you.
All right.
And she starts leading you through the gate of this town and down the street. And at first it starts to look like little kind of outskirts, little dusty houses, but as you get towards the middle of town, it looks absolutely beautiful. Very modern, very nice buildings. And the warden leads you with obvious distaste to the door of a glitzy casino, which
Hmm.
I don't have a name for yet. Chat, if you want to help me out.
Y'all are gonna have to monitor chat because I cannot see it.
Yeah, anyway, and she says he'll be out in just a minute, and she leaves you alone.
Casino, huh?
Mm-hmm. Anybody want to peek around?
Hold on just a second. Grabbing some water, I'll be right back.
He's very fancy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's little, even in the dry desert air, there's little fountains going out front, either side of the door.
Oops. Shit.
I'm not a particularly good
I don't think pickled
good
broom
fan
is
of
the fanciest
these
name for a
places
casino.
of deceit.
I mean,
Oh,
no.
come on. Everyone loves being lied to a little bit in their lives. Oh, you'll be okay. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. It's great. Don't worry about it.
Can you,
I-
can you
yeah.
like,
It
can
is,
you like chill just a little bit? My
it is
God.
hard to know at first glance if it is
I'm
more
sorry, but my
deception or
body is
simply
actually
chance.
Chat says either the Oasis or the Golden Griffin.
Oh, it's the Oasis. Thank you,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
You-
I have an IV of speed running directly into my veins. It's glorious.
What?
Wait, what?
The glass doors swing open, and a pretty small figure actually walk out towards you. And as he gets closer to you, it becomes very obvious that he is not a human. He is a tiefling. It's not the kind that you've ever encountered before. He has dark red skin and like nubby little horns, 2 pairs of them, and
Is
dark
he
eyes.
cute?
You
He's super cute. And he waves hello. And
you say small,
Wait,
but you
lie.
gotta
Yeah,
remember
no.
I'm already small.
he's small like you.
There's a difference between
Okay.
small and small.
Is he not a tiefling?
What?
Is he an all tiefling?
He is not a kind of tiefling that any of you are.
What the fuck?
So what does he
Is
look
he a
like?
base tiefling?
Features.
He's not a tiefling. If anybody wants to try and figure out what he is without asking a rude question,
Yeah, I would love to.
like I think Arcana, actually.
Oh shit, can I even do
Duh.
that?
Ooh, I think
I'm
I'm
smart,
halfway decent
guys.
at that.
I got a 9.
Let's see.
I rolled,
Well,
I
I
rolled
rolled a
11.
fucking 2, so 5.
Oh. Anybody get over a 10?
11.
11!
I got a
rolled an
9.
Not even trying.
Alright. Insight is not going to be useful on him, but Chenti makes a good point. History could help you out a little bit. If you want to try history instead, you'll get you a little information.
It is the
Yeah, but
exact
try.
same bonus, so no.
Oh, same bonus but much better roll. Unnatural 20.
Very nice. So at first, you were looking at him thinking, I haven't read anything in any book that could ever refer to somebody that looks like you. And then you actually think back to it and you think historically, this race has been mentioned, but not under any particular name. They were only under the colloquial name Dream Stealer.
Right, well
And
that's
you remember
not sinister.
the devils that produce this race feed on hope and positive emotions.
What the fuck is he doing in a casino then?
If anybody tries to Google it, I made this up, so stop.
Well, you realize how much hope is in a casino, right? You hope you win the jackpot.
Why do you think
Everyone
he
who
owns
lives
it?
in a casino is depressed.
Oh, not before they lose their money.
Anyway, he walks towards you just dressed in like all these beautiful clothes, glittering bracelets, and waves hello and says, "Greetings! My name is Ridoh Rex, owner of the Oasis. I'm so glad you've all arrived early. Pleased to meet you."
It is a pleasure to meet you as well.
I'm going
I
in
do
for the
like to
handshake.
try to be punctual when I can.
Good day. She, like, just a little bow.
He
I
narrows
don't-
his eyes for a moment looking at Jesse.
Hello?
Way.
Have I met him before or something, or?
You guys are just famous.
Yeah, sure are.
Oh, whoops. Mateus dropped out of voice.
Uh-oh. No, he's right
Mm,
here.
Ripperoni?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just trying to get into character voice.
Oh,
there-
got you.
We need to get real edgy up
I
in
need to
here.
get edgy.
I am the knight. I am the butt man.
They're killing me.
Sorry.
I'm not even going to ask.
Sorry, the butt man's making a real ass of himself.
Thought I'd
We're
kill you.
getting off topic. We already wasted a half an hour.
Yeah, anyway, sorry guys. Anyway,
I'm
Ridoh,
not sorry.
if you just a moment longer, I'm waiting for someone who isn't punctual. Our tour guide.
Oh.
He taps his foot frustratingly on the cobbles and looks at his fancy, very cool, very new sending stone. Which does cast light when you shake it, unlike all of yours.
Is it like
Ah, dang. He's got that Sending Stone 7?
Mm-hmm. You do.
the Eye Stone Galaxy 7-6S, whatever?
And then whoever has the highest passive perception. Ooh,
Not me!
Jesse
me.
and Nimbus and Big. You all hear the sound of like frantically running feet around the corner, and then they stop just out of sight around the corner, and somebody comes walking very slowly and sedately around the corner trying to look back. And this person is
Smooth move.
also your average human. He is dressed in beautiful flowing robes and he has deep golden skin. Very, very obviously an Asherati.
Nice execution. You're doing terrific.
And walks up to you, Ridoh, says, "Allow me to introduce," let me get his name, Marion Good, the mayor of our little town.
Oops, I was just redoing.
And he bows to you politely and says, "Well, let's get going. I've got to show you around the place."
Sure.
Very well.
It's not like I haven't been here before, but sure.
Do you say that out loud?
No, if I had, it would have been a character voice, which it wasn't.
As you, they walk ahead of you through the streets of the town and around the outskirts of the frankly enormous casino. And as you go, you think, it's really nice, but there's not actually a good reason to warrant hiring this many incredibly talented adventurers to guard this place. What's the big deal?
Yeah, I've got a
Excuse
lead
me,
that's going
so what was the guy's name again? Or
Ridoh, the Tiefling, or Mayron.
Mayron?
Mayron.
Our tour guide, quote unquote?
Not Mayron, that's a different character.
The tour guide guy,
Marion, the mayor.
alright. Okay. Excuse me, Sir Marion.
Yes,
Were
Marion.
you... As glad as I am to have work, I do have to wonder why so much security. Are you perhaps expecting trouble of some kind?
Oh. And he looks downcast. It's hard to talk about, but I've worked so hard to bring this little town from nothing into something, and not just something great. But there are people here, and people in the surrounding areas that maybe don't like the way that I run this town. I have very exacting standards, you see, and I'm careful about who I share information with. There are always those who don't like to listen to the voice of reason, justice, and government. Luddites, anti-capitalists, those who just are chaotic or hateful people who don't like the way we run the town, and don't like who we share our power with. In the past, they weren't very organized, just a few naysayers at community gatherings or the council meetings. But in the past year or so, they've become different. And I don't know why. More powerful, more secretive. They've organized into a group, and they call themselves the Black Dogs, outriders who usually attack at night, waylaying my caravans, terrifying my citizens. I'm afraid of them. I don't want to admit it, but we don't know how to deal with them. Tonight's supposed to be a wonderful night. Opening up our teleportation circle is our reward for finally being admitted to the Great Trade Federation. But I just know that something's going to go wrong if we're not careful.
What now? Great Trade Federation?
I see.
I didn't make that.
Have they given any reason why they call themselves the Black Dogs?
They run with dogs.
They what now?
They run with dogs. We never find anything but tracks and injured
I
townsfolk.
mean, I suppose that's better than running with scissors.
Please tell me you didn't say that out loud.
I did. I totally did.
Oh, So Marion, he's too fancy. He doesn't react at all. It just goes right off him. But Ridoh just gives you a scathing glare. Keeps his mouth shut.
Ridoh snickers and quickly clears her throat, trying to cover it up.
You go ahead and roll deception for that. What you got there?
11.
Whoops. Yeah, he notices. He shifts his scathing glare to you, but runs out of energy.
Ridoh just sort of shrugs like, whatever, man.
Anyway, Marion takes a deep breath, resumes his imperious stance, and says, I know it might not seem like a serious threat. We didn't think it was serious too, until suddenly our patrols stopped coming back. And then, 2 days ago, we found this. And you round the corner of the building in front of you, and in front of you, near actually the steps and gates to the casino, but hidden around a corner, is a big mural. It's a mural about the founding of the town, done in marble on a black sandstone surface. And it is just splashed all over with a huge amount of blood.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is more of
what sort of check would it be to identify what kind of blood it is?
Nature.
Ooh, I'm actually have to do something there.
I'll search the area for signs of what happened.
Investigation.
It's a natural 20!
Natural 20 to figure out what
From
the blood
nature,
is.
yes.
Nothing, I'm going to tell you right now, nothing else would have gotten you this check. It is goat's blood.
Hot damn!
I didn't even think you were going to make that. Good job. Yeah.
Well, I got... Investigation, you said? I
Walk
got
over,
16.
Like, your snippet, you're just like, oh, that's goat's blood, I can tell. And Don just gives you a look.
I've sacrificed enough goats in my day. No.
I'm gonna do a knowledge religion check to see if that's significant.
I mean, how else would I get my favors from Asmodeus? No.
Unnatural 20.
From who now?
Nice.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Like Asmodeus.
That's the god our evil campaign is serving us,
Ask me no questions, and I shall tell you no lies.
Alright, so with a non-natural 20, you start thinking about the history of this area. You don't know that much about the history, but you know there are no local major religions that would employ this type of a sacrifice, other than very basic ones. The fact that it's here in this town has to be significant for some reason.
So I got a 16 on the investigation check to figure out what happens.
You notice the strangest thing. This is a dusty street, but there's no prints.
Oh, that's weird.
It's just the normal carriage tracks. Oh, not carriage. I mean, what's the Western term for carriages?
I think it's just carriages.
It's still just carriages.
Yeah, that's
Age.
I mean, I guess you can go
Unless
with
you want to
cart
call
if
it
you're
a
feeling
coach.
Yeah, coach. Something like that. Anyway. Anything else you guys want to check on?
Is it just the blood?
Yeah, it's just the blood spot. Or no discernible pattern.
I'm going to search the area to see if I can find any trace of the body.
Alright, go ahead.
Can I check and see if there's any sort of flight patterns? I know what it looks like when you disturb... Who is freaking messaging me right now? What it looks like when you disturb dust when you take off from flight, because I can fly, so I know what it looks like.
Go ahead and look.
Can I aid Jesse with that, since I am also a flyer?
Would that be investigation or survival?
That is survival.
Great. Good news.
So with the aid, does she get advantage?
Yes.
Rad.
Nice. 11 for investigation. Nimbus. You smell kind of horrible, gross, burned smell.
21.
And in an alley, half a block away, find a kind of like a burned out dumpster fire.
So my life?
23 for investigation. Do I
21.
find anything other folks aren't finding? Start with Jesse.
Was that
Ju-
Jess pulling the investigation?
No, I was rolling 21 in survival to look for like flight marks.
Only patterns that you detect are some at the end of the street near an old leaning building where a flock of chickens was recently disturbed.
Great. I'm real good at this, y'all.
I'm gonna call for the other members.
Well, Ridoh,
Dumpster.
23 investigation?
yep.
Alright, you find one black hair.
Is it goat hair or something else?
It is a dog hair.
Are there any like bodies or anything?
Only in the dumpster fire.
Oh, there's bodies in the dumpster fire.
There
Yes,
was
which I'm calling you to.
a rest of a dead goat.
Alright.
I don't find any knickknacks or anything in there, just the body.
No? Strangely. There's the charred remains of its bell.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Anyway,
Single tear.
I don't suppose any of you know any divination magic.
I might. So the exact. Wait, let me. I had some. Let me see if it would be applicable. One moment, I need to look up the spell.
no worries. Meanwhile, are you staying out in the street or are you taking the hair with you?
I have the hair, and I'll scrape off a little bit of the goat's blood into a vial or something. Start, gathering my evidence.
Yeah.
See
And
if we could scry that dog, maybe.
and
Mayhaps.
Ridoh, right? Marion and Ridoh. I don't remember his name, which is awkward.
It was Ridoh.
They kind of, after they've been standing and looking at this horrible vandalized mural for a while, it kind of seems to bother them, and they usher you into the casino, into the cool air conditioning.
Oh,
Out
No.
of further,
wait, hold on. Did we go look at the dumpster fire?
yeah, you found a burned goat.
Oh, that's all?
That's all.
Alright. Continue, sorry.
Anyway, they usher you. Marion says, I have to explain to you. If you could come into my office, please.
Certainly.
Y'all following him in? It's kind of hard for y'all to fit because it's quite a tight squeeze. He's got a view kind of over the main floor, all the card tables, fun machines, and the delightful bar in the middle of it all. He's got kind of a false mirror office that overlooks it. And while you're on in there, he says, there's something I've been neglecting to tell you. And you watch his form sort of shimmer and change, and suddenly he doesn't look like an Asherati anymore. Exactly, almost exactly like Arjun.
Hey, buddy, this is awkward.
Wait, this is right, Tiefling Arjun.
Well, it wasn't so long ago
I'm
that
sorry,
we tried to
don't
impersonate
judge me.
angels.
Hey, Arian, buddy, what's this?
You guys probably don't know that he can do that.
So, why change your appearance?
This is my real face. At first I doubt
Yes.
hiring
So?
you, even with recommendations. I'm being honest, you see. But I felt that if I'm going to trust you, you'd have to do.
Makes sense. It's disappointing to me that you would hide your face.
Why?
Wait, who was it? Who was? Look, was a different kind of tiefling or what?
The
Marion,
mayor turned into a tiefling.
not
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there are just so many tieflings here.
It's almost
Yes.
foreshadowed
Listen.
of flames.
It's almost what?
It's almost like this 4-part series is all about tiefling.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You think that, but it's actually about comedy.
It's actually about the treasures
It's
of
actually about the friends we made along the way.
Maybe the real tiefling was the friends we made along the way.
Just you wait. Anyway,
Well, all our
And-
friends are tieflings, right?
Marion says, and it's time I told you the real value of what's hidden in this place. Every casino has a vault, and I may have my boundaries and my power a little much. My friend here, the owner of this wonderful place, allowed me to use the vault for storage of some of my own possessions. And one of them, a relic of my family line, hundreds of years past. It's too dangerous to be kept here, but I can't move it now.
So that's why you got the teleportation circle.
No, I truly believe in this town and think it can go places. I petitioned for that teleportation circle to advance us in the world. But the artifact I keep in here is just too dangerous to leave unguarded.
What is it? What are you storing here?
Then why would you tell us, a bunch of strangers?
Because I trust you.
All right.
And I know, based on your reputation, that at least some of you tend to do the right thing.
All right. So what is it that you've got here that's so dangerous?
You've probably never even heard of it.
I mean,
map-
try me.
An artifact that disappeared long ago, just past when the Rift Watchers had their great impression upon the world, if you can believe that.
Mhm.
Mask, ancient rock said to do terrible magic. It's tattered now, burnished and old. I don't think it can do much of anything, but it's too dangerous to touch.
Right. Okay. Well, it's almost like your voice is cutting in and out of the world. What is it again?
Did anyone catch that?
A mask?
No.
No.
Alright, I'll write it in the chat.
What is this chat you speak of?
Hush. It's all about the speaking stones.
Oh, yes.
Mask of the Ancients. Okay.
Can I do any sort of arcana or history check or something?
Let's do it.
Artifact possessed by a powerful ancient Rakshasa. To do something, probably. Bad shit. Alright.
I didn't hear the response on the history check.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. History or Arcana.
I'm gonna do history on that too, even though I have shit for bonuses.
Yeah, history and arcana are the same modifier for me,
8.
so. 22.
22. Anybody higher than a 22?
No. Definitely not.
I'm gonna make a religion check. That is a 23.
Alright, y'all apparently know everything about this, even though it's a lost artifact, lost to time.
I have connections.
I'll,
Ooh.
I'll
You
have
say
you know, a
time
quarter
to,
of my show is
to,
lost artifacts.
Pardon?
What?
Singing, to wonders who I do, time is perhaps a bit malleable.
But enough about all the artifacts I lose.
I know what y'all are on about.
So which checks do I still have to answer? I'm having a hard time hearing you guys.
The religion check?
Yeah, religion check. Alright. Religiously, it's not a very significant artifact, but you know that it has the potential to do huge deeds. Good or evil. Enormous potential for deception. Anybody do a history on it?
I got an 8.
Oh, whoops. Anybody do an arcana on it?
Don't worry,
I got
guys. Oh shit! I actually am apparently
22,
smart.
whether I'm doing arcana or history. I don't know if you want me to pick or.
In a rare moment of illumination, I seem to have rolled a 17.
For which?
The Arcana.
I cannot
The
read the
Arcana.
chat right now except on
Yeah.
my...
Artifact is
Shitty
particularly
little
good at destroying
bad,
and
Daddy.
tricking demons.
I keep going to
Oh.
drop in the accent and drop in and out of it.
And does, let's say, 22 history tell me anything?
Only that it can do that and has been used to do that.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's almost like we had multiple options to get to the same thing.
Right, so basically, you've got this mask down here, and you want us to keep these other folks from stealing it? The
Well-
dog kids? Dog folks?
It is
Dogs.
not we expect anyone to come in after it. It's just that they could. It's a very big night, and I just can't bear for anything to go wrong. It would ruin our reputation.
Yes. Prepare for the worst, expect the best, and all that.
Need you not to guard the vault. It's perfectly secure. It has the most astonishingly powerful wards and locks
I
on
do
it.
not believe that.
You realize that whenever someone says that, something invariably happens to render those completely irrelevant, correct?
Listen, pal, I mean, look, you can't just go breaking the fourth wall like that. That's
You-
meta-knowledge, my friend.
And we
I
just
think
fixed
it-
the
I say
fourth
out
wall,
loud
dang
in
it.
character.
I think it would be like a common comedic element.
Oh, that's true, you know, it probably is.
That's fair.
So,
Shit, you're
you know
right.
that meta knowledge.
Fuck yeah, no, that's not meta-knowledge for you.
Marion says,
Let us hope that life does not imitate art in this instance.
we would hope that, yes. I just need you to check over all of our many wonderful guests. And if any of them seems to be a little off, just keep getting.
A Russian, an English nobleman, a southern belle, and a bucket of tieflings.
Be clear?
English gentleman
Seems,
named Big McLargehuge. Yeah, right? No, this is the best stream ever.
Pretty
This is true.
easy. I could do that.
Right. Alright. Though, I mean, if these folks always have dogs with them, it should be, you know, not too hard to find out if they try and make their way in. You know, on account of the dogs.
Celebration is this evening. You guys have got a couple of hours beforehand, and there is an open bar downstairs. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna
Is
Oh,
say...
you know what Big McLargehuge is doing.
Yep.
He's going down to that bar. And
Um,
he is going to put on a show,
Before we split off,
of course.
you asked if I had any sort of divination magic.
Yes.
There is, I do, but it does carry a little bit of risk. That risk being temporary insanity, and I will not be very helpful for the rest of the evening, if so.
Then we should probably hold off, since it sounds like we're gonna need you for this evening.
Marion
Okay.
is one.
My other option, it only lasts 1 hour, so perhaps don't cast immediately, but I do have the ability to see through such things as illusions and invisibility.
That could be useful.
True seeing, folks. But I only got the one.
All right. So what would you like to do? You have a couple of hours. You could set up spells or wards. You could explore the place. Anything.
Well, how should we do this?
I want to search for
Just-
points of entry.
All right. You want to look?
Yeah.
I would love to.
And we'll gladly show you around. There is a
If
balcony
there
up.
is a perchance, I don't know if my character actually has any money, but if he's willing to like give her some chips so that I can disguise myself as different forms, could circle around the floor and pry at the other patrons, see if anybody is suspicious or has heard anything suspicious.
Absolutely wonderful idea.
Alright, but points of entry?
Points of entry. So upstairs, I already told you about the office. The office that's a mirrored wall on one side. The other, there is a small balcony reached by one face, and on that one there is a window. Just really pretty picture window on the second story. On the bottom floor, there is a back door, a door by the kitchen, and the big front gate.
Alright, any large windows that people could open from above?
No,
Are there skylights?
No, alright.
lights.
I need to be able to keep an eye on every entryway
Ooh,
that is
hang on.
not the one that people normally use. So that would be
All
all
right.
of them but the front
Let's
gateway.
see whether I can cast this multiple times, or at least if it's helpful, because I'm not a ritual. See if it might help.
Is my mic working?
It is working.
Yeah, we hear you just
Is
fine.
it like super quiet or something?
No, sounds normal.
No, you seem to be fine, although I don't understand why you're using a mic. You're standing right in front of me.
You're very funny.
I do have as a ritual
Yes, well,
that
that's
I
kind of
can
my
cast.
job, sweetheart.
Don't you call me that, pal.
I'm
If
not
I
your
might,
pal, buddy. No, we're not
if
gonna
I
start
might
that.
Your buddy,
interrupt.
friend.
Y'all, Skylark's talking.
I'm not your friend, comrade. Sorry, had to. I can cast as a ritual. I'm not sure how many times whether
No
I can
clocks
have
either.
multiple of these active. But I can cast a spell that would set up an alarm if someone were to pass an entry. If we have one that perhaps guests are not using, but we are worried that intruders might. I know alarm as a ritual. That's what I'm saying. So I can cast without expending a spell slot, but I'm not sure how many times I am allowed to, or how many I'm allowed to have active at once.
I believe you can only have one alarm active at a time.
Okay, well, I can do one of those. It would have to be somewhere that guests aren't walking in and out of, because then it will just go off as they pass through it, and it won't be much help.
Alright, so Ridoh is going to look at you real close. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Eh? Me?
Yep, you.
Hell,
What?
rude.
Rude.
18.
Oh, fantastic. You feel him trying to get into your head and read your mind.
Oh, I literally can't have my mind read, because
Wait, really? Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
old one.
Great old
Yeah.
Alright, so you kind of feel him try to do it, and then he stumbles backwards. A little shocked, a little disgusted, and he says, alright then. We'll do it your way.
I look at him and go, is
Come
there
with me.
something you would like to ask, sir?
No. Come with me. And he leads you quickly down a back staircase, puts his hand on a panel and opens the door that was hidden there. Walk down into what is undoubtedly the hallway that leads to a vault. Casting here.
Alright. And I set up, it will take me a few minutes because it's a
Ritual spell.
ritual rather than, so it takes me like
Watch your
10-15 minutes.
So wait, these guys have the most advanced everything, and they don't have a single alarm spell in the hallway?
It is a fucking first level spell.
Nice going.
take you all the way down the hallway to where that cool stuff is.
Which, if we are removed from the rest of the general area, I will do a mental alarm. Because the audible alarm only goes to 60 feet, but the mental alarm will ping me within 1 mile.
That's probably one to do.
And
I'd say.
if I hear it ping, I'll let the rest of the group know.
Mm-hmm.
Just scream, we'll all hear it.
And he says, that's very sweet of you. Let's go.
And yes, within 30 feet, if I can see you, I can also just tell you telepathically.
Mhm.
If we feel like being sneaky about it.
Alright, anybody else want to check on anything else?
These guys left me my guns on me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you get as armed as you would like. You are the guards.
Nice,
You're
nice.
security. In fact, if you would like hats that say security on them, you can have some. They are spares.
It will not fit over my horns.
They're visors.
It will not fit over my other eyes.
You can wear it like as a sort of necklace.
You totally could if you wanted to.
It
Actually,
will not go with my denim jacket.
I will
is that you
Ooh,
got it.
take
Oh.
a hat.
Can I go outside and are there any birds in the area? Can I ask the birds if they have seen anything suspicious?
Try, but there's only a couple of buzzards circling high above.
Go get a bit of that goat to entice
Oh.
one down.
It's Ash.
Damn. Okay, maybe not. In that case, I will use the mask of many faces thing to disguise self and pretend to be not quite myself and go around at the tables and start listening in conversations, maybe chatting up the patrons, see if they know anything.
Most of them haven't arrived quite yet.
Okay, well, I will do that when they arrive.
When the time comes, all right.
Yes.
Last couple of preparations before we get into the party phase of things. Ridoh and Marion are going to go over to the center of the room where they're going to put up their teleportation circle shunt just for the evening, and where many of the guests are going to arrive. Yes, through the teleportation circle. And they're going to start inscribing a magic detection ring around it, just to make sure nobody's bringing in anything they shouldn't be. If anyone would like to help with that, you'll make it more secure.
Sure.
I
Wait.
don't know if I can help with that, but
Yeah, no, it probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to try and help. I'm not exactly the smartest boy.
let me check whether this
Do
spells
I have
concentration
jeans
or
on and
not.
denim long shirt as well? No, I
All
do
you have
not.
to do is
I
use
have
spell slot.
a
This is
white
homebrew
dress
thing.
and some cowboy boots
Oh.
and a blue jacket
Yeah.
and my guns.
I don't have many spell slots,
Oh
so I
yeah,
will
no,
go from it.
all of us here
Hold
are
I
on.
will.
quite
This might
familiar
be a
with the
bit
Adventure Zone.
cheese, so maybe not, but I can, as a ritual, cast Leoman's tiny hut if we just want to put the mask in that.
That's cute, but I promise you they've got better.
Okay. Then I'll just stick with putting the alarm down and leaving the rest to everyone else.
Leoman's tiny hut, you have to stay within the hut, and if you stayed in there
Ah,
That's
length,
true.
you would probably die.
What?
right. Oh, is the
This is
vault
an ancient
air
hut.
sealed?
Pardon?
Or is the vault like there is no air in the vault?
No, the artifact is pretty dangerous.
Ah, okay.
God,
Just the
yeah.
alarm spell in the hallway outside then.
All right.
I
And
listen
we're
to
all
Drugs
ready.
and Dragons. I have
I'm going to
not.
help them with the.
Oh, you help them. What level do you donate, please? Just real quick.
I will give them a second level spell slot.
Oh, that is very generous of you. That's gonna
Hmm.
full circle. Thank you.
You know.
I'm gonna see if
Nah.
there's is there
Nah.
any sort of like a vantage point that at any point I could go up to and look out over the whole area that people are gonna be in. I want to know if
You
there's a vantage point aside from the balcony office where that I could stand on and see if people are exiting or leaving the crowd for some reason.
You ask this to Marion, and he gives you a once-over, and then seems to think for a moment, and he gives you a key card for his office.
All right, thank you.
If you shoot out the window, so help me God.
I will do my very best not to.
What if we shoot in the window?
You are not here.
Oh, Jesse, how heavy are you?
Not very. Why?
Wow, you don't ask a girl her weight.
It's fine. Why?
Can she sit on the chandelier?
Can I?
She could swing from the chandeliers.
I am very light.
Question. Could you sit on the chandelier?
I'm probably like 80 pounds, so yeah.
It's not a probably, it's on your character sheet.
No, actually what's written on my character sheet is underneath weight is slight.
I'm sweet. Alright.
The variant tieflings don't actually list their weight, do they?
Yeah, no, they sure don't. Also
Dude,
my
well,
height
so,
my height is small, my age is some, and my eyes are a lot of A's.
Wait, once you sit near the chandelier, you will have to perform a check to do that.
Sure,
But
yeah.
you can try.
It's fine,
I
I can
would say-
hover. I can cling. I can cling!
But if I were you,
I can cling, I don't need a check to do shit.
you can cling. But can you cling to the
Oh,
chandelier
yeah.
Without what?
breaking it?
Eh,
Yes,
I
she
know.
can also
I
just
can-
stick to the ceiling,
I
right?
can cling to the walls, I can cling to the ceiling, I can cling to anything.
I can be emotionally clingy if that helps.
I hope
No.
your dress is tight. Anybody want to check out Jesse? I would definitely recommend you at
What?
least
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
I tried that once. It
I
didn't
leave-
take.
What,
just
what? Wait, what?
just check out the office.
I
Alright,
think
yeah,
Mateus
I'll
was
look,
thinking.
wait, you mean, you want me to search the office?
No, just like go and check out what the view is like. And Mateus had something to say.
Yeah.
Yes, in response to Lurker. I tried that once. It didn't take.
What?
What?
I am so lost.
To be an emotionally clean.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
right. Cause you're a spicy little edgelord. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll check out the office, give it a look over, see what's good. I want to look at that mirror as well. I want to see if it's a two-way mirror.
I
Or
wanna
one-way
check out
mirror,
the
whatever the
mirror's
fuck
edge.
it is. The one you can see through from the other side.
one where you can see out, but they can't see, and it is
Yeah.
like that.
It's
But
like
there's a patch, big patch over on the right-hand side by his desk that's all smudged up. Like, it seems like he leans there and just sits and leans on the mirror all the time.
Well, I mean, that's
Wow.
probably how you open this shit. Is that bit a
What?
door or something?
No. There are some folded paper laying on the ground under the mirror.
I want to look at it. He's not in here, is he?
He is not in there.
Well, I want to look at that.
Okay, you touch the paper.
Yeah.
Dex, please.
The deck save, alright.
Is it explosive
That's
runes?
not great. Hold on. That is... that's an 11.
Wow, bad dex saves from Jesse? That's pretty crazy. So you're gonna take
I
the
don't have
whole...
proficiency in deck saves.
Really? The whole 6 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Ouch.
It burns you. It is not explosive runes. That's just... You look closer and realize that's just residual.
So it doesn't say I prepared explosive runes this morning on it?
Not say I prepared explosive runes this morning. It does say something that you cannot read.
Oh, it's in a language I don't speak.
It is a language you do not speak.
Because I only speak 2 languages, but I would recognize if it's Sylvan.
It is not Sylvan.
Eh,
Well, alright then.
it isn't Dwarven, Oren, or Infernal, is it?
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It
only know
isn't
common.
disappointment, is it? Because that's a language I'm very fluent in.
If you want to...
Listen, you and me both.
If you want to do a check to figure out...
Hashtag relatable.
Yeah, I'll try it. What check is that?
I would say... intelligence.
Well, I'm not smart. I'm... I got a 1?
Nope. So this is common, but their handwriting's just really bad.
Well, shit, I can't read. You fucking suck. Alright.
Wait, you can't read common?
No, whoever's writing this, I can't fucking read their handwriting. And they clearly didn't mark this paper as dangerous enough. I mean, it's not clear to those around, so all in all, this is a pretty shitty job of writing whatever they wanted to write here.
Alright.
I'm not
so
happy with that. They are dumb,
I'm-
and I don't like it.
I'm not happy with that. I'm dead.
Your name is Big. Shut up.
So at this point in time, you hear music start to come through these carefully and tastefully hidden speakers around the upper level of the room. And whoever is in charge of the lighting dims the lights a little bit. There's a bartender who I haven't bothered to name yet, starting to set out drinks. Your 2 hosts, the mayor and the casino owner, are there, ready to open the teleportation circle.
Alright, I'm going to try and take some sort of vantage point.
Tell me what it is.
Somewhere that's slightly hidden?
So not the chandelier.
No, not the chandelier. That is
Okay.
a bad idea.
Alright, you can stay in here if you'd like.
Sure.
Everybody else?
I'm just gonna
Should be
wander
enough
the
after that
floor
one.
near
I
the
am very
teleportation.
On the floor.
Yeah, is
anybody-
there a crowd gathering?
Yeah, there are definitely some carriages rolling up outside. The real important guests are yet to arrive. They're through teleportation circle, but there are like rich people that aren't super rich that are coming in.
I can shapeshift, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna mingle in the crowd, maybe disappear into the shadows for a second, and come out totally looking completely different.
What do you look like?
I don't know. Do I have to, basically any race or type or anything, right?
Yeah, you can be whatever you want to be.
What do I see in the crowd?
What if I want to be in?
Is this like a normal, regular material plane kind of crowd, or?
Pretty regular. There are some variations. There are definitely Osterati. There's a lot of lizard folk. There's a
Oh.
couple weather-beaten looking humans. There is a dragonborn. There's actually a couple of tieflings. They're base tieflings.
I gotta look up what these things are called.
You kind of cut out there for a second.
I'm just looking up what these things are called.
Oh,
It's probably pretty similar to what the dragon points look like, the Boss Draconic.
Okay.
There it is.
Started the what?
I'll post the pic.
Oh, cool. All right. You're definitely gonna draw some attention. That's
Well,
good.
not with the sword like that, but more hoity-toity, ritzy.
I like it. Anybody keeping their hat on?
What
Because it's
in
not you guys are security. It's totally fine.
Well, can I edit my hat to say insecurity?
You made that with a dexterity check,
Oh, jeez.
or unless you have a spell that can do it.
Or what?
Unless you have a spell that can do
Oh
that.
no. Yeah, I just rolled a 2 on my dex check, so that's not gonna be a thing.
no.
So what happens is you mangle it and it says sec,
Oh.
and then Y.
Sorry, you cut out for me.
Well, so did the hat.
Yeah, you mangle the hat and it says sec, space, Y.
Zach. Nice.
Seki.
Yep.
I am also wearing the hat.
I am wearing the hat.
Well, I guess I won't be wearing the hat then, but I will be traveling around, mingling, you know.
Trading. All right.
I have one more
Because-
I
thing.
will.
I mean- Big McLargehuge can't just walk into a room and try and hide. Let's be perfectly honest here.
Who the fuck just...
Ridoh will wear her hat, but she'll hide it in her disguised self when she is pretending to be one of the patrons. But if she takes her actual form, she'll have the hat.
Sounds good to me. I do not have the hat on.
And
I
I
am
am
very
Maybe you can
distinct.
give yours to
Yeah,
for
I mean,
Iggy here.
Biggie, you want this hat? I see you kind of messed up yours a little bit. I can put whatever you want on it.
I suppose. I was hoping to have the hat read insecurity.
Oh, I can do
You know.
that.
A bit of situational humor.
Can I make it read insecurity? For him?
Mm, if you're very careful with your hands, dexterity check to make that happen.
I rolled a natural 20. I can't believe this is what I waste my fucking 20 on. That's pathetic, and I'm sad.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I
Make
make you...
as though it's what you were born for.
Yeah, I'll just like... Here you go.
And you put calabash twirls on the corners, and you get like colored edges on these letters, and put a couple of highlights on there, and it's a work of art.
I just want it to look like exactly like that was designed. Like that was the hat. Like it was supposed to say that. I want it to look like the hat was designed to say that. And I'll hand it over.
Yeah, it looks absolutely perfect.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
I immediately put on my insecurity hat.
It's great. Look wonderful in it. Very insecure.
Good.
It's the
All
fact I
right,
cannot
without
believe I
further
just wasted my
ado,
fucking
you
natural
guys
20 on a hat.
begin to erect.
I have one more thing I want to do.
Oh, yes, go for it.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on myself, so I become spick and span.
Oh, I should do
Huh.
that too. Oof.
I guess it's more than a shower. You could do it the whole party if you wanted to, but I feel like you're not that generous.
They're
Is
kind
anyone
of.
else need
I'll do it for anyone that I run across, but I don't think I can do it for Jesse.
Yeah, that's fair. Hard to reach.
I am
Alright, the else
hiding.
getting cleaned
I
up.
can do it for anyone if they want to. Me, I will just foof myself. Zing.
Would you mind? It would be lovely of you.
I foof Iggy too. Prestidigitation.
You look beautiful and insecure.
I mean, I think looking insecure is part of the outfit at this point.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's
All
fair.
right.
Then I disguise self as one of the patrons.
Excellent.
Make myself look all fancy ropes and things. Maybe slightly less tiefling, or at least more like a normal one rather than one covered in feathers.
Oh my gosh, my gecko is just like running around in circles.
I get as inconspicuous as someone who's like 6.5 feet tall can actually get.
So
All
not
right.
very.
Ridoh is not
So,
as tall as
I'm
my
gonna
lowest
introduce a couple of these
It's
guests.
just heels, that's it.
The teleportation circle lights up and starts to release a little bit of magic smoke, and all the people who've already arrived, like, ooh, they're super excited. This is the very first time this thing has ever been used. And out of it steps the eccentric and impeccably dressed Earl of Beesfall.
I'm
His
sorry,
name
what?
So is an Earl. And he is dressed in royal robes, and he has his hair piled up super huge. There's a bird in it, like an actual bird.
What kind of bird?
It's a canary.
Typical.
Yeah.
Ridoh resists the urge to greet the bird.
You know, you can eat the bird if you want to, but if you resist, that is also strong of you. Alright.
I might see about stealthily sneaking into something later to keep an eye out.
Y'all right, that works.
I
Next,
can technically become invisible in shadows. I'll look for an opportunity to do that. For now, I'm being good.
and of course the magic alarm does not actually go off. Next through the portal is Annalise of Ankaret, and she is a tabaxi princess. Which is a pretty curious thing considering they don't actually have like a government or society with princesses in it. But she looks just stunningly beautiful.
Wow, she's beautiful.
She's outside the circle. The magic alarm just starts to blink very, very gently. She pretends to not notice it. You're gonna detain her?
I'm not
Am I
doing
being
shit.
detained?
I am not going to detain her at the moment.
Not going to detain her? Alright, off she goes.
Yeah, should we? Did the casino owner give us any instructions for if that goes off?
Your security, you guys didn't go over it?
No.
I mean, I'm
They
assuming
all
I
kinda-
did. I just,
they-
like, didn't say.
They all kind of scattered before we actually came up with a
It's a
plan.
desperate attempt
Yep.
to wreck.
That did-
Right, though we'll
But it's not working.
find some spot to like quickly take off the disguise self and go over and be like, pardon me, ma'am.
Excuse me. Hello?
I'm afraid that the magic alarm here has gone off. We need to make sure that you are not getting anything dangerous or that might spoil the fun of the casino, you understand?
Dangerous? I'm not wearing anything that. Oh. It might be this. And she pulls her hat pin out of her hat. And
A deadly weapon? No.
yeah, the head of it just glints just very slightly. You think it might be magical, but you're not sure without checking.
Identify.
If I was doing it, all right. It is a hat pin of mild luck.
Well, that's cute.
I didn't realize it was going to be such a big deal. I guess I could leave it at the front desk if you need me to. I was just hoping to mix and mingle. Maybe do it right.
Well, we are in a casino.
You are.
Yeah, I will ask the manager, but I'm thinking that might be something you need to put in the coat check.
All right. And she hands it right over to you.
Thank you. I'll like take down her name and like I'll
Yep.
rummage in like my pockets and do like at least try to make this seem official, right? Like a number on a piece of parchment, write another number and wrap it on the hat pin and like give this to her. Like
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing, really. And then go if there is like a coat check or lobby or something, I can go put this, make sure she gets it back.
All right. Next, through the portal, the circle shimmers again, and a tall, very imposing figure in a glittering white dress appears, and she steps over the circle, the threshold, and the alarm just screams.
Mm,
Oh,
I'll
dear.
head to this
Looks
one.
like annoyance.
I will approach her.
Hello.
Ma'am, I'm sure you heard the alarm.
Yes. I wasn't aware magical items were banned in polite society.
It's not so much that they're banned as
I should hope not. She eyes the holy symbol on you.
certain security measures are being taken. Might I escort you to the front desk where you could check said items until your departure.
You may certainly not. I wouldn't part with it.
Would you mind at least letting me know what it is?
Ah. Come over here. And she leads you over away from where you guys have been drawing some very, very curious stares. And she kind of shuffles around with some of her skirts, because her dress is extremely voluminous. Some of her skirts. And says, one doesn't look as good as me without a few tricks, and pulls up a amulet of concealment. She is using it to make herself look better. Or at least more human.
What is she aside from human?
I didn't catch her name, my friend.
Nimbus is what they call me.
Nimbus. All right.
I'm
Another
going.
legendary hero, of course.
I'm going to do an insight check though.
Go ahead.
Can I see all this happening?
Yeah, you can see it.
Can I also, like, can I do some sort of check to see what the hell she is?
Mm-hmm.
What check is
Go
that?
for it. You could ask her name.
Oh no, I'm still hidden.
Oh, you're hiding. Okay.
I'm up on the balcony just watching.
So that is an 8 to see if she was lying about that being the only magical item she has.
You.
Rip.
JD, you cut out.
Oh, you think she's lying.
I think she's lying. Ma'am, I don't think the alarm would have gone off as much if that was the only thing that you brought.
Of course it's not. I have 3 of them.
3 of them?
Why would you need 3 of the same item? I think she's lying.
If I notice that this is taking a bit, can Ridoh come over and...
Yeah, you can come right over.
Pardon me, is there a issue here? Kind of looks...
No, she just has a,
Yes, there is. Just being manhandled by your compatriot here. Doesn't understand what it takes to look so elegant.
she's using magical makeup.
You must... I see. Well, far be it from us to, deprive you of, your appearance and becoming more fancy for the occasion, but there has been some security concerns, and we do need to be a bit more cautious. So if you could just be as upfront as possible, I make, I guess, persuasion.
That would be persuasion.
She's not about to not be wearing them, so.
And I only got a 13 for that. My other option is intimidation.
I don't think we want to intimidate her.
She was
If
not.
that's what you think, buckaroo.
Like coerce you.
Listen, my friends, I appreciate that you're here just trying to do your job, but I'm here to do mine.
Means it would be...
You don't know who I am?
We
I'm
want
afraid not. You'll have to enlighten me.
Sass.
Travelers. I am
Yes.
set of Franquette. Anybody want to, like, history, or is there such a thing as a culture check?
Sadly, there is not a knowledge nobility in this edition, so...
Yeah, there's no knowledge, nobility.
I think that would be under history, yes.
Yeah, go for it. Anybody with history can do it.
Thank you for the.
I
I
Nice.
think it would just be
I don't know
me
how
and
many it is because Streamlabs
Ridoh.
isn't working and my internet won't
Ridoh,
connect.
and I
Ridoh.
got an 8.
If I did,
And
I would
I
thank you
got
exactly for the
a
exact
12.
thank you so much.
Oh, 19.
I got a 14.
All right, 14. You guys, 19, you know this. And her name suddenly jogs your memory, and you realize that she's a famous entertainer and high society member. She came in a family of old money and hasn't ever had to work for anything, but she is definitely a socialite.
Thank
And
you,
she is
Nove.
like,
She's who?
You're chopping out. I can't hear what you're saying.
I'll write it in the chat.
You say she's a tiefling?
Yes.
Oh, wait,
kind?
she's another entertainer?
An entertainer of your type. She is more of a social mingler, and she's not just any type of tiefling. She is a tiefling from a lineage of lunar devils, hence camouflage.
Very well, ma'am. I'm sure there's other guests that need to be.
Ridoh didn't roll well enough for that, so she's gonna go for intimidation.
Oh,
Let's piss people off!
I want to talk to her.
Ridoh just sort of lets her wings open a little, make herself a little more intimidating presence, and be like, ma'am, I understand, of course, that you must be someone quite important after all. You came to the grand opening here and the teleportation circle and all that, but we do have a job to do, and I would hate for this to have to turn into anything unpleasant.
oh.
21.
Shit.
All right, let's give her a save.
Save.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Skylark, but she critted.
God damn it.
So she actually is going to take the amulet, the one that you have in plain sight, the amulet around her neck, and she yanks the chain and snaps the chain of it, and instantly you see her face change. Her beautiful silvery hair and dark skin changes into pale white, almost translucent skin, a gaping mouth of huge, sharp teeth, and 6 sparkling black eyes. And she says, I would hate for that to happen too.
You know, you look a lot
Then
better
you will...
than that.
Yeah, she really does.
Wonderful. Then perhaps we could just double check that you have nothing that would cause any problems?
She turns on her heel.
I've literally made a deal with an old one. This does not faze me.
That's true, it does not faze you, but she's pretty done. And she tries to look through you, Ridoh, although I believe you might almost be taller. How tall are you?
It's just described as tall. You don't just...
Pick a
Heights.
pick a height.
You guys are equally tall. She tries to look through you and fails, and then she turns on her heel and pressing the amulet back to her throat where it was. She shifts back into her beautiful socialite appearance and whisks off into the card tables.
She'll look better with it off, I think.
I hate it when people disguise their true selves for the sake of socializing.
The night goes on, more fancy people arriving, and card games being played, and we can do a little bit of that card games being played if you want. For now, I'd like to take a break.
Sure.
That sounds good.
All right, see you at 55.
Oh, jeez, 11 minutes.
Yeah, I'm giving you an extra 30 seconds. Hop to it.
We will be back. Soon. Trying to fix music, don't worry about it. Something mid-time.
I'm always been here.
I'm here.
Always? Are you eternal?
No,
Eternal and forever.
I'm just an infernal celestial.
Relatable.
Nice. Anyway, alright. Is everybody back, or?
One little thing.
Yo? What?
I'm ironing out one last thing. I'll be right on.
Oh, alright.
I am.
Are we?
That comic is too positive for me.
Oh, is it?
Like,
It's too
so-
positive?
Yes. I need darkness and pain
I'll
and misery.
quit.
Okay, love that comic. It's
Stop being
perfect.
sad, bitch.
It's wholesome. I like it.
Yeah, it is good and wholesome. All right, are we back in call? Why am I putting Gristle down on this sheet? That's not your name. It's not Gristle.
Yeah, who's this Gristle guy? He
Big.
was so 2 weeks ago.
Present. Please respond.
I'm
Big.
here.
Jesse,
Yeah, I'm here.
Arjun,
Oh yes.
Ridoh,
Hello.
and Nimbus.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so we're all back together, and drinks are being served, music is playing, party is in full swing. Lots of fun discussion at the card tables. If you guys would like to play, you can.
Ridoh is going to disguise herself and join one of the card tables, listen in.
Absolutely. Are you going to actually try to try to play?
Sure.
All right. If fair, are you going to cheat?
Well,
Oh man, no, come on.
I am
That's a
mostly
yes.
going. Well, I'm going to play fair, but I am also quite lucky.
Oh
All right.
lord.
All right. So this is actually not intelligence. This is going to be sleight of hand to pull that off.
Oh damn! I can't use like deception or something.
I mean, this ain't poker. That's at the next table.
Oh, I was gonna try and join some card table where bluffing would be,
Oh, okay. Then go for it.
because I don't have a lot of dexterity that can bluff.
All right. So you start playing, and you're trying to listen in on the conversation while you play.
Yeah, listen if anyone, and maybe like make offhand comments like, oh, went out for some air, and did you see that thing in the middle of town? And just
Yeah, all right. So first I'm going to see how good you are at this game. Please give me just a straight d20 roll.
I don't get to add my deception.
That's a different thing. We're going to see how quickly
15.
I rolled up. Oh my gosh. I literally rolled a 15 too. You have exactly what I predicted. Bring it here.
Huh.
Now, option to bluff them.